Hello, my name is Stuart Neville, crime writer by day, guitar builder by night, and we're going to have a look at this very nice Larrivee L-03 12 string, which I recently acquired. Now, you've just heard the Irish traditional piece, She Moved Through the Fair, played on this with a plectrum. And we're going to play a few pieces, just very short pieces, with different styles. It can be fingerstyle, some hybrid picking, some strumming. Just to give you an idea what this guitar sounds like. Before I do that, I'm going to go over the specifications of the guitar I just put together. So it's got a very nice solid Sitka spruce top, as most Larivees do. Very nice grain and cross grain in this guitar. Mahogany back in size. Now I suspect it's sapelli rather than true mahogany, but either way, it's a nice wood, all solid throughout. One piece neck. I did say in my previous video there were wings on the headstock, but there aren't. It's actually one solid piece, and including the heel, so it's not a stacked heel. We've got ebony headstock plate, headstock face, ebony fingerboard, ebony bridge, tortoiseshell pickguard. Generally not particularly fancy. Maple binding on the body, ivory binding on the neck. It's a fairly plain guitar. It's not got a lot of bling on it, but it's got where it counts in terms of the sound and playability. Now, the only modification I've made to this guitar was that I bought it used at a very good price, and the previous owner had replaced the saddle with a lower one to bring the action down, but unfortunately the radius of that saddle didn't actually match the radius. This fingerboard was a smaller radius, so there was a kind of a hump as you went across the strings. So I put the original saddle back in, which thankfully the previous owner included, but I've lowered that saddle so I've got the action where I want. It's a very nice, very playable, very nice guitar. So we're going to do the second piece of playing here, and this is a fingerstyle piece of my own, just a snippet of it, just a verse of it. Now, fingerstyle on a 12 string can be a challenge simply because there isn't the room for your right hand, for your picking hand, to get at the strings all the time because of the pairs. So you'll hear that the bass notes aren't maybe as strident as it would be as if I was playing a 6 string. But I think it still sounds pretty nice. So that was fingerstyle. Now we're going to do a hybrid picking piece, which is a mixture of plectrum and finger picking. It'll be familiar to fans of Rory Gallagher and Lead Belly out in the Western Plains. Not terribly well played by me, I have to be honest. But it uses the pick in place of the thumb for the lower notes and fingers and the higher strings. And I think it works a little bit better on 12 string than pure fingerstyle does. Finally, you hear some strumming, but also I want to give an impression of what the guitar would sound like in a mix, and typical kind of studio recording and kind of soft rock kind of thing. So there's some drums and bass on this as well. And again, because I'm going after the sort of studio sound, I've added a little bit of processing with tiny bit of compression, a little bit of room reverb on the guitar to enhance it a little bit. Also, I've recorded it with 2 mics, so a Rode NT1A at around the 12th fret, and an old Audio Technica condenser mic that I have on the lower end of the body. and they're panned slightly outward from the centre, so there's a sort of bigger sound. So here it is. So that was a Larrivee L-03 12 string. Really good value guitar. I've said in another video, very comparable quality to like Taylor and Martin, but at a much better price point. I'm very fond of Larrivee guitars. I think they do some great stuff. So if you find that useful, I hope you did. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you again.